Hello, my name is Janice Sara. I'm an attorney here at the Law Office of Sara, Sencer, McArdle. I'm going to speak to you today about Megan's Law. Megan's Law is a sentencing requirement in New Jersey that people convicted of certain sex offenses have Megan's Law added onto their sentence. Megan's Law requires the person to register with the police where they live and possibly where they work or where they attend school on a regular basis. Depending on the type of conviction you have will determine whether you must register annually or every 90 days. You also are required to register any change of address with the police within 10 days and possibly any changes of employment or school changes within 5 days. If you fail to register in the matter prescribed by law in a timely basis, you can be charged with a criminal offense punishable by 3 to 5 years in prison. It is very important if you are charged with an offense, a Megan's Law failure to register, that you consult with an attorney because you will be facing certain prison time. Also, as part of Megan's Law, a risk assessment will be done by the county prosecutor. This is a civil matter, but you are entitled to representation by an attorney, and you should have representation because this is very important. It will determine the level of risk that's determined will determine how the community is notified by your presence. If the county prosecutor determines that you are a level 2 or level 3 sex offender, you would be placed on the internet unless you meet certain statutory exceptions. In addition, that's when notification will go out to schools, neighbors, and so forth. So it's very important that you consult with an attorney about your Megan's Law status so that evidence can be challenged and new evidence presented which would favor your case. If you are a Tier 1 sex offender, notification would be to law enforcement in the state of New Jersey only. If you are a Tier 2, schools and community organizations would be notified and you could be placed on the internet. Most Tier 2 offenders are placed on the internet so that people could go onto the internet and see that you're a registered sex offender. All Tier 3 sex offenders are required to have door-to-door notification, and all Tier 3 offenders are placed on the internet. Since you are entitled to representation in a risk assessment hearing, it's very important that your attorney know everything about you, whether you've had therapy, whether you work, whether you're on probation or parole, because these things can reduce your score and therefore make your level of notification lower. Please consult us. We have free consultation available to anyone that is undergoing a Megan's Law risk assessment. Finally, in Megan's Law, certain offenders are eligible to come off of the Megan's Law registration after 15 years if they meet certain requirements by law. Those requirements are you must be offense-free for 15 years. And when I say offense-free, I mean any criminal offense, not just a sex offense. In addition, you must show proof that you no longer pose a danger to the community. And a very competent attorney can help you make these determinations and file a motion for you to get you off of Megan's Law.